Code monkey, get up, get coffee. Code monkey, go to job. Code monkey, have boring.
From SteamDB, I'm gonna be honest with you.
SteamDB. There's also the Internet Games Database as well, which has a lot of this stuff.
The reason I say SteamDB is because they have a very strange thing where occasionally Space War shows up. Do you know what I mean?
Space War? No.
No? Oh, okay, so Space War is the default Steam networking test.
Oh, yeah.
And it gets SteamDB cataloged because it's what people use for pirating games.
Yeah.
So it lets you connect to the Steam servers. And so if you see somebody playing Space War, it means they pirated something and they're playing online using Steam servers, but through the back door.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's what that's all about.
I'm playing Aethermancer. It's Pokemon, kind of, adjacent.
If you squint hard.
Yeah.
But also don't squint too hard because Nintendo will break your kneecaps.
Yeah. There's no balls. No balls.
No balls.
No throwing.
No balls.
No balls.
All the Pokemon here have been neutered. No balls.
Yeah. Spay and neuter your cats.
Spayed and neutered.
Bob Barker.
Nintendo can't come for your house and your kids.
I remember the Bo Burnham line where it's like Bob Barker got all my pets pregnant, and then you have to explain that to young people because it's like Bob Barker used to say spay and neuter your pets. Okay, people, that's the joke. Okay. I will say a text art's kind of boring, but that's fine. Got the Star Wars wall of text, but it's really slow. Alright, look, I'm here now. Choose your first soul monster. You mean my starter Pokemon? That's what I'm hearing. So, Churf? Churf? Cool. That's a cool looking mon.
I feel like half the problem that happened to Palworld, part of the reason why they ended up getting their knees broken, was mostly just because everybody was like, oh yes, my Pokemon, and everybody was like, please, I beg you, say Pal.
Please stop making that compliment. Pal has two problems. People who compare it too closely to Pokemon, and people who call all their pals when they're making them work at the base slaves. Because people don't like that sometimes. Okay, do we want Sheriff, which seems to be some sort of lava cat thing? Or do we want Jotun, the ice minotaur?
So there I was, barbecue sauce between my thighs.
Barbecue sauce between your thighs.
Now, Hamza, I'm streaming, but don't
Faust
threaten
in
me.
your back.
Huh?
Faust is behind you, idle in hand.
Oh, cool. So the different mons here have two types each. This is Earth Fire, this is Water
You're
Wind.
streaming, so what, bro? When have I
No.
ever said something wrong on your stream?
Never. I was going to make a joke, but you interrupted me. It's fine. Water Wind is how they
No,
get
go
their
on.
ice element
Make
in the
your
game.
joke.
I was going to say,
Run your joke.
now I'm streaming, but that's not going to stop me from licking that barbecue sauce off.
Exactly, bro. Put me in the cook chair and lick the barbecue sauce.
Ooh,
Now,
door refusing.
Hamza, do I want the Magma
No,
Dog?
you want the bull. You want the
yeah?
bull.
Jotun? Okay,
Yeah,
let's go
You
Jotun.
want this bull, bro.
Confirm. Jotun
One
is...
big guy.
They're called Mementos. He's Water Wind.
Oh, this game
We are-
looks sick.
Yeah, the art's really nice.
Let me look. What do we got? How we rocking?
Okay.
Birdie.
That's some nice rendering on that lighting. Solid. Whee! Oh, what's this? Is it my tent? There are people who live in the void and they call me mad. Oh, look. A wild monster's blocked in your path. We have to fight it. That makes sense. Hello. Okay, so we're doing the Ninja Tactics battles. That thing looks weird. Monsters can use different actions in combat. Most actions cost Aether. There are 4 different Aethers. You currently do not have Aether, which means I just get to punch. Sounds good.
They've got the card game version of the Pokemon actions. Yippee!
Punch. Bonk. That guy's got... Oh, I stole Aether from him? What the fuck? That's neat. When you hit the enemies, you get Aether, and then you get some passive Aether from your Mon and
Aether
your
like the
player
Minecraft
character.
mod?
Yes.
Yeah.
Flying, islands.
That is my
Precisely.
favorite Minecraft mod. That is one of my favorite biomes. I think it's cool as fuck.
Bro, the Aethermancer. I'm so sad they stopped updating it. I haven't
Aether
been
2
since.
they just dropped Aether 2, or they
It'll
started
never
working
be
on
the
it
same.
recently.
It's not.
No,
It doesn't feel right.
it doesn't.
It'll
Every
never be
enemy
the
has a
same.
poise weakness. The color of the diamond next to their health corresponds to it.
I remember sitting there, building
Yeah,
the
so-
little stone portal, the water.
I remember the
Um,
tears of all of the kids who tried to build it without the flying stuff.
The health bar corresponds to an element that they are weak to. Attack those enemies with enough hits of that element and they will be staggered. So,
I am not sustaining maps at all.
No?
the staggered
I'm
enemy has a chance.
stuck.
Skips its
Did you
next
pick up
action.
those idols?
Which
Or
I-
keep an eye out for the
What?
idols that drop connected maps?
Yeah, they haven't dropped, not once.
They haven't dropped? No. That sucks.
Interesting.
You got maps?
Yeah, I got extras I can give you.
How
2x2
much maps you
generates
got?
wind weight.
I don't know,
Cool.
like, I think a third of a quad tab and
Shields
an
for
extra
2
tab.
times 3.
That's a
Applies
lot of
redirect
maps.
to self. F. Redirect.
My strat was working really well at the very beginning.
Shield prevents loss of health, which can help prevent corruption. Shield lasts you next turn. Redirect. Redirect
Yeah,
that.
I've not gotten any drops, so kind of.
Oh, neat. Oh, it pulls aggro. That's cool. The ward makes it so that you put a shield on it and then you take the damage. That's like take aggro. That's really cool. Alright, let's try this ice smash here. Boom, boom. And because you had those 2 crystals there and I hit him with water, he got staggered? Maybe? Now that the enemy's catch. Oh, cool. You have to stagger the enemies before you can catch them. You gotta concuss them. That's neat. It's a little bit more interesting that you have to like hit a certain condition threshold before you can just capture it. Whereas Pokemon, you just got to get it low typically. Craft some memento of target staggered monster.
As soon as I'm out of this map, I'll hook you up.
Hey man, I forgot I got a bunch of ancient
Ooh, it's Earth Fire.
Hell yeah.
orbs of.
Also remember you can 3-to-1 maps if you get like stuck.
Dunk.
Suck my dick.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry.
Ain't
You kinda
fun,
just,
but it'll work.
Don't
Yo,
worry, guys.
the worthiness screen, your monsters gain worthiness. Okay, so worthiness is just level. You can call it level. I think.
Bro,
you
you
know what?
ever
No.
call me a Borazinus again? We're gonna have problems.
You can rebirth your monsters on future runs. Oh yeah, it's a roguelike. I forgot about that. So worthiness is your promo progression, kind of, that carries through on different runs. Interesting. I
Is that
this
how
was
much a random god wants to pick a fucking kid as their avatar?
Yeah. The monster shrine over here. These constructs have been created by my kind over the course of 1,000 years. I can perform monster rebirth here, which I should do.
Oh, interesting.
So monster rebirth is, I think that's how you access ones you've got in your dock. You can start each run with 3 monster souls. Each monster shrine offers you a random selection of monsters equal to the amount of monster souls you have. However, you must need to capture those as mementos first. Currently, you only have 1 memento, so I get to rebirth the Tatzel worm. I will take a Tatzel worm. Thank you, game. I appreciate the worm. Cool worm. Whee. Dude, your character rips ass in this game. He's fast as fuck. This time, let's initiate combat by performing a Void Blitz. This allows you to ambush enemies, which removes 2 poise from the target, making it easier to stagger. Well, sup? You got some overall action you can do. Oh, cool dog and chicken, but mostly cool dog.
The dog.
Part is almost complete. You need to add your third monster. To add the third monster, you need at least 1 memento. Stagger one of these enemies and use the capture action to gain this memento. I mean, I just got the cockatrice staggered, I believe.
Not gonna lie, Hamza. Frostblade the Cannabis is kind of busted.
Bro, my dick's kind of busted.
Oh, you can torque it left to right?
He's been twerking it.
Oh, wait, shit, that's the wrong friend group. That is an entirely different inside joke for an entirely different group of people. Yeah.
My dick is orange.
It's orange?
Well,
What's it been
should have
in,
kept it
Trump?
outside of Trump. Damn it.
Yeah.
Great minds, you know?
I was gonna say green.
Great
I'm thinking
minds.
Grinch.
I went for the longer joke, so yours got to fire first.
Ooh, Hamza, I just found a reflecting mist.
Ooh, I have poison. Hell yeah.
Ah, the Calandra.
Oh, bah. Ooh, bonfire's
Your
kinda like
favorite,
mist.
the one that you definitely don't hate really hard. Does this itemize, or does this, like, just exist as a thing? Oh. Generate an amulet, oh, alright.
Oh,
Cool. It's awful.
got you, chicken.
Nice. Thanks,
Okay.
Reflecting Mist. Appreciate you.
And now the worthiness of my Jotun's gone up. My Tatzel worm. New trade available for the Jotun. Sick. Okay, these are like passives. Sick. Whatever redirect is applied to it, it shields for 7. That's cool. Allies with 7 or more shield gain +1 damage and some crit. At the start of your turn, shields all allies for 2. Triggers once.
Ooh.
One more time for allies with 50%.
Your mom triggers 3.
What's that?
My fault. Nah, bad joke.
You being a bitch.
Holy shit. Hamza, I'm doing a ghost shrine ritual, and there are quadruple ghosted rare monsters in here.
My buddy fought a 7 ghosted monster at T16 earlier, which was crazy.
Oh god.
You are at height now. You can use the void dash to dash between cliffs. When you get close enough to another cliff, you can see the Phantom of Syrinx indicate that you void dash to that cliff. Try pressing this. Using left shift when you see the opportunity. Oh, I fell down. Well. There you go.
I love clearing whole screens in one right click.
Ooh, Pluric Invitation. I recently managed to get enough reservation efficiency to put on Herald of Fun or Herald of Ice, and it made my clear feel so much nicer.
Whoever made this character's lighting model on this model looks sick. On this pixel art, they got fucking amazing OSR.
No.
Rowan, do you want to know what I did today?
What did you do today?
Painted minis.
Painted minis.
Warhammer 40k.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that was sick.
That's valid though.
To be fair, if I had the money to paint minis, I'd be painting minis too.
Yeah, that's valid. It's an overpriced hobby. But
You know who does that kind of hobby?
nerds,
John.
hypothetically.
No, he does.
Blank memento you can use to craft the memento of a monster. Okay. I don't... Is that what this little shrine is? Hell yeah. Oh no, it's just gold. What's up? Hope I could help. Whoa. There we go.
I mean, I can't complain on it. This, like, stack deck farm is actually kind of awesome. It's consistent as hell. I don't have to worry about it. It just, like, works. I know if I'm running map. No.
Harry.
That's your problem.
I've gotten about 500 stack decks now.
Yo, is that a jackalope? That thing's sick as hell.
This map said...
It's the Mandragora.
Alright, I'm out of my map.
I'm in my map.
Alright, well, let me know when
I'm
you're
out
on
of my head.
Don't worry
Out
about
of my head.
I'll run this random Polaric Invitations I found.
Got you, bitch. Get staggered, fucker. Yeah. Yeah. You are mine now. I want the jackal. You know what's fun about monster taming games? Knowing that a lot of them evolve. Sadly, Power World doesn't evolve, do they? Power Worlds are all non-evolving, if I remember correctly.
No, you turn them into different ones. There's evolution.
Yeah,
like,
you can do breeding
circles.
evolution things, yeah? I feel like that was the closest thing to it, though, yeah?
I think so.
Because you could breed the fucking Pharaoh Lucario thing, and it was like one of the best base workers.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Resist
I did
action
that.
purge. That thing just fucking healed. Hey! Stop that shit. I'm gonna fuck you up now.
My bossing DPS is lacking. This is unfortunate.
Come here,
You
you
don't
stupid
wanna
jackalope.
play Battle Exile right now.
You don't or you
have
do?
I don't. I want to play
Well-
tomorrow morning.
What's tomorrow morning?
Nothing. I just
Oh,
want to rather not play at 12 a.m. Otherwise, I get stuck and I'll be grinding for hours.
That's valid. I get that. Well, after my stream ends, which I forgot to start the timer, so I'm not going to now. Do you want to play some Marvel Rivals?
No, it's
No?
so late.
You gonna be
I
responsible?
kiss Rowan to good night, you know, and then try and go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, there you go.
Staggered nerd. Stop healing, you jerk. They already have cooler moves than Pokemon. There's Eggo pulling moves. That's way cooler.
Neat.
Ooh, my Tatzelworm traded up. Let's go. Allies get 15% crit chance. Interesting. Applies 3 damage poison enemies when you're hit. Poison at the start of your turn. X damage consumes a stack out of it. Cool. Whenever this monster applies a debuff damage, 5 earth water. Let's do poison glands. That way if someone hits me, they get poisoned, because that's fun. Give me that. Skill rules. Interesting. Ooh, is this a skill rule thing?
Figure out how I'm going to be doing like the recombing for the idols. Because I really want to make a cool expedition strat where I just walk in, click the button, and get money.
Now, Rowan, which portal do I use? Sword and Shield, weird triple pillar altar thingy, or this cool
Magic.
wizard staff looking thing? Wizard staff looking thing?
Of course.
Yeah, wizard staff. I was
Oh,
definitely
they
gonna say
names.
wizard staff.
So, for context, it's Knight, Aether Spring, and Envoy.
Envoy,
wizard
it sounds like you're
staff
going to meet
is
Cthulhu.
Oh no, not Cthulhu.
Sick, bro.
He's scary. When choosing your monster, you should consider the monster's signature trait, elements, and types. This way you can quickly identify what the monster's strengths are and what it will look and play in combat. So I have fire, or I have water, wind already, so that's ice. This one doesn't really lean into that. It looks like it's critical purge, sidekick, tank, burn, dodge, sidekick, power, heal. Okay. Can I escape? I can. Okay. What are mine? I for inventory? T? Escape? Escape. Okay, cool. Water, wind, earth, fire. Do you remember? I think that's literally just all the 4 types there between the two. Because I think they deliberately give you the second half. But I have tank, shield, age, critical generation, poison. So I don't have anything with the sidekick one. Which is cool. But I do have critical. Let's try this one. Of Ortherus. I shall take Ortherus with me. He has different...
Good swaps to get boss damage on the Frostblades build? Is that a thing? Do those exist?
For Frostblade?
Yeah.
Just stack on any like
Hello. Who are you?
multi-strike, probably
Yo.
multi-strike.
They look sick.
Yeah.
And then a really good weapon.
Fair enough, I suppose. I think my current weapon's pretty nice. I managed to snag it for like 20 C, and I think it's a 580 DPS.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's gay. Okay.
You got your fishing rod build firing?
oh god, no! The fishing rod build was it's
Oh, you
long
gave up
sold.
on it.
I sold it to some poor schmuck.
Oh no.
Somebody else is enjoying the fishing rod build at the moment.
It wasn't enough fun
I'm
for you.
enjoying the ability to live through more than 2 fucking wet sneezes.
Hey, proficient with artifacts. I guess I believe I can help you out. Let's see what I have for you. Pick an artifact, sure. Okay, generates wind, water, aether, and consumes all your aether, then generates 7 random aether. Interesting. Now, do I go for consistency or do I go for the fucking meme? I think the meme is more fun. Let's do that. Gotcha. You were back at height now. If you perform a void blitz from height, add any. Oh, fun! If you use height, there's height leverage that you can use to.
Actually,
beam
Hamza,
better.
I am done with these idols for the map sustain. Like, I literally don't need them anymore, and I'm getting rid of them. I don't think anyone's gonna buy them. You want them?
Maps? I'll take maps. Maps.
Yeah. Well, like, no, it's like an idle setup for map sustain. I'm not using it anymore, and I will not need it, and no one will buy it.
What do you mean no one will buy it?
All of them are like 2C idols if you snipe them on market.
Depends on which one they are, no?
No. The only idols in here that are like potentially expensive, there's one like expeditions led by Tuyan, which I might actually use that as a recon really quick.
Special items that each artifact has a certain number of charges, which will refresh when you go to
There's really not a lot here that's expensive.
Jotun, roar. Polego for a turn.
Very chill.
Okay. I am out of my map. Sorry.
No, you're I'm just
And
I'm not in a rush.
let's hit that chicken there. You see the poise is the element there. Actually, Mangagora will break here if I do that, so we'll do that. Get staggered, nerd.
I'm just slam these two things together and see what happens. Maybe
Let's just
it'll
clean
be
sweep
fun.
that dude. Yeah. Good damage, you nerd. Hell yeah, that's sick as hell. Also, I think
Nice.
shredded.
Both of the mods that I wanted are both gone. Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Go to
At least one of your
When you
enemies
press
is
the
going
funny
to
button,
reset
and
it.
both of the things are
Poise
bad.
in this action as part of its
Nice.
reset action. Apart from resetting its poise, reset actions generate one random aether and trigger an additional effect on individual monsters. Enemies use them after they're staggered. Oh. Your double fire still. Stagger it. Yeah, get it. Hell yeah, triple trigger is awesome. And then you've got Aqua Pounce. Oh. I'm gonna need y'all to stop bullying the shit out of that guy.
Anything about recoms? Is it better to slam like 2 magic idols together, or is it better to just like do 2 rares? How the fuck do
You
I
know,
tell?
I think it's. Can't you recom a magic and a rare?
I know you can, but like I've had really shit luck, and I don't know whether or not it's like yes, this is shit luck, or if it's like cursed or something. My sample size isn't large enough to be like, yes, this is RNG or not RNG.
Interesting. Okay, the poison. Oh, I thought the poison finished that dude off. Hey, not cool. Well, the poison finished that guy off. And that guy soon, maybe? Damn, you just triple tick poisoned me? How good. Ow. Well, your poison will finish you off in a second here, so let's just beat the snot out of the last guy there.
There's no way this guy isn't getting spammed for that idol.
Dunk.
Okay. I mean,
Okay, that
somebody
was
wants the Aethermancer.
painful fight.
Neat.
Yeah. You gained Orc Arena common equipment. Oh, fun. I can put equipment on my dudes. You're the ally
20k
with...
gold, and now I'm at 20k gold now.
We-
Oh, fuck's sake.
Went and upgraded your King's March, I take it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Tell you what though.
This guy.
that's it.
There we go. This guy.
Let's see. Anything over here? Always be not going to the correct spot. Let's go. Space. Void Blitz. Gotcha, nerd.
Davin, this is your last semester, no?
Yes, it is.
Like fully? You're done?
Fully.
God bless
Homie
your
is
soul.
gonna run
I got 2
away.
summer courses and then I'm done.
As you deal increasing amounts of damage, your whole party is left on check. Interesting.
It's so nice to hold my right click and not worry about a thing around me.
So you can press
Yeah.
F. Back.
How well does that Assassin's Mark actually sustain your power charges anyways?
Not at all, because I don't need it to. My
Neat.
ascendancy gives me power charges based on gives me max power charges and frenzy charges, as long as my aspect of the cat is up.
Oh,
And then
cool!
if it refreshes, then everything else gets refreshed
What's
too.
your first attack? At the turn, heals the ally with the lowest health by
So I'm
3.
constantly on max power charges and max frenzy charges.
Hell yeah.
No support. Apply sidekick to self. What does sidekick do? When another ally attacks, trigger sidekick on this monster against target enemy, dealing 1 to 4 damage based on the elements, consuming the stack. Cool, so I can put sidekick on my guy from his abilities, and when my allies do things, there's some cool mechanics in this fucking game. This is sick as hell.
You're sick as hell.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, here's the special trait. It's called Putrid Odor. 2 poison to self. Whenever poison triggers on this monster, enemies also take damage from it. Ew. I'm gonna have to waffle stomp your stupid little face in here. Sadly, I think my best course of action is this to start. Jotun! Whoa! Pull aggro, friend. Then you. I'm not gonna be able to break anything this turn. And also, I don't know about poisoning that ooze. Just zap it a little bit, yeah. Okay. And then Fire Fang. None of you are the correct ones. So let's just do that guy back there. That'll put that support on. There's the sidekick trigger. Maybe I should think about doing that first. Hey, you're supposed to be attacking my other guy, you goof. Oh, you just put poison on that guy. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we've got to go stomp.
Ow, ow. Fuck off, Trial Master. I see ultimatum everywhere.
Potions,
I see
salad.
ultimatum everywhere.
Ultimatum as far as the eye can see.
Come on. Get in there.
I feel that actually. For a long time, it was ultimatum. Now it is June. June is everywhere. Betrayal. Betrayal everywhere.
I mean, at least that's actually useful. It gives you crafting.
I suppose it is.
Okay, I don't know who's going to do something more drastic here. Both of them are going to do a one-man... Oh, it tells you what your enemies are going to do, too. Hell yeah. I love that in games. In tactics games, knowing that what your enemies are doing so you can know whether or not it's worth it to, like, quick stagger them or anything like that. Sick as hell. What was the other game that did that recently? That it would, like... I guess Slay the Spire tells you what enemies are doing, and then there's something else that was doing it as well recently. Oh, cool.
Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
The original. Yeah, the original told you what they were gonna do.
Huh, I don't remember that, but that's cool.
I think so. Anyway. I don't know.
I forgot to capture the slime. Oh no.
It's that easy. Sure, I guess. Cool.
Well,
See,
hopefully...
that's how you turn. What was that? 50 chaos into 3 divines.
Oh yeah.
Alright, bro. Please leave my Discord.
I've been tormenting Hamza for like, I don't even know, 3 days. I've been lucky, really lucky, consistently.
Nice.
Oh, I have been struggling my ass off.
Can't believe you do that.
It's not even on purpose. I just want to share the cool stuff.
And I just keep telling him he's blocked. I just forget to block him.
This guy just keeps coming back. Jesus.
I swear.
I keep leaving and they keep pulling me back in.
Just when I think I've got out, they pull me back in. my god. You know what the worst part of this whole little mini league is gonna be? Trying to get my Atlas progression to 100.
What Atlas progression?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Because for the top right slots, you need 100 and 115 bonus Atlas ejections.
Offer 5 gold to cleanse 3 corruption from all
It hates
monsters.
you.
You're not gonna tell me what that means, are you?
I
Corruption.
believe I got my first raw.
That's
from
that. Okay, so corruption is this on the
Blight.
bar there.
That is
Sure.
Absolutely ridiculous. Get me out of this. Get me out of this god awful map.
Let me out of here. Let me out of here.
Can I open a map? I can open a map. Hell yeah. Map. I like how all the keys are. The game's not doing a great job telling me where which key each key is, but they're all on the correct keybinds, so that helps. Void meteorite. Grant an elemental affinity perk. Do you care to tell me what elemental affinity does? Not really.
Of course not.
It will enhance a basic attack, deal damage of a spec element, and generate additional Aether. So, I mean, that kind of tells you what it says. Like you said yesterday, it does what it says on the tin.
That is my favorite thing in most games, where it's just like, what does this do? Well, reading helps.
Joke's on you, I'm illiterate.
Yeah, exactly. Those kids would be angry if they knew how to read.
One of my favorite little dumbass memes. Pretty good.
Dude, I'd smack a child for a nice bueno.
High ground. Get his ass. What's up, fucker? I surprise attacked you. Void Blitz nerd. So it's specifically the fire one just got hit with that. That's okay. Actually, I don't have it on. But we'll do one of these. So far, none of these other guys have competed with how cool Jotun was on initial capture.
Did you say Jotunheim? God of War? God
His name is Jotun, and he's a bull. Ice bull. Jotun, my times.
I'm just yoking.
Yoking it? What?
I'm just yoking.
Straight up yolking it.
Oh, well, it's my life trait getting pinged. Percent chance to be led by 2 yen. Yes, please.
That's my new shield. It's slightly bigger. I think my best course of action is just to keep doing that. Hell yeah.
Path of Exile, Hamza, is when you ping somebody, like using a live trade search to like get decent deals on stuff, and then you ping them right away, and they go, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna relist it for 3 div more, and then you never see it sell, and it stays there for the rest of time.
Karma, chameleon.
At that point, just negotiate with them.
I try.
Listen, bro.
Dude, Psychic is
My
sick.
friend, you are dense.
The thing just killed itself. That's so
Bro,
good. Holy shit.
You gotta really get into Path to understand Path. Path don't understand you. You understand Path.
Rowan, you like roguelike builds, yeah?
Yeah.
You might like
I
this.
do
Do you like
indeed.
Pokemon at all?
Medium. Hard medium.
Hard medium.
Hard medium.
You might still like this because you can. So when you have a memento when you have a new memento, as you progress it using its worthiness and its progression on this side here, right? You get to pick different passives and stuff, like different perks and stuff for them, like some new attacks and stuff like that. But you can also put different equipment and passives on your dudes as well. So I have been building a sidekick build for my dog, and my Minotaur has a shield build. So I put on shields with him using one of his ability, and whenever he gets hit by enemies, they take thorn damage, basically.
Interesting.
Yes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool build.
Fun. That is fun.
Jotun gained an XP. Thanks.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Some people's pricing of idols makes me really just like question my life choices, you know? I look at them and I'm like, huh, you know, you don't seem to have a great concept of the economy. As they list the most mid idol you've ever seen for 4 divine, and you're like, wow, okay.
I like how the game's like, hey, you might want to go look around for a little bit before you hit the portal, because we didn't tell you that there was a direction. Cook, gold, or Aether Spring, you guys. Cook, gold, or Aether Spring. I'm hearing nothing, so I'm going
There's no
cook.
pool at the hotel, right?
I don't know, actually. I have no idea. I haven't looked.
Oh my god.
I don't. Yeah, I just don't care about that.
What if I care?
A second one.
Yeah.
They do have a gaming lounge though.
They do.
Bro, and you could have come with us, but instead you decided to pay tier U or something. Scumbag.
No.
Paid your tuition instead of coming to a convention with your
Pay my
friends.
mortgage.
That's valid.
Ron to pay his mortgage is crazy, bro. Imagine saying that. Me?
Imagine being
Never.
that much of an adult.
Dude, I barely got a handle on being an adult.
This is the cook. The cook is so good.
Nah, you're more
It's got
adult
that
than the
fucking
rest of us
sick
'cause you got a
OSR.
big Joe bag, like little Joe bag.
It's okay. I have to start thinking about adult things when I finish school.
Yes. Not the best.
The good news is I already have a job, so I'm not like too pressed about it.
What's that like?
Yeah.
Having a job in your field couldn't be. Imagine.
Oh, cool. So you give them a perk at the cost of corruption. Well, I can cleanse corruption as well, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give my Tatzelworm, because he's like my main DPS, deals an additional 2 damage hit. Not that. Power increases health damage of hit by 1. So 33% chance to put power on, or I could just give it the flat hit. Interesting. I guess we'll go for that one because there's that one seems to scale, so it lasts like any action used has a 30% chance to increase power, and it seems to be the rare one. So let's do that. What did you just say?
Will I ever get a red?
Monsters.
It took me a fucking eon to get my first red map.
Bro's been cooking ever since, apparently. Jesus Christ, my fault.
Where is that perk? Oh, there's power chance. Down there on the left. So he's got shield generator. This is crit chance plus 25, earth affinity 1, and power chance rare. Interesting.
The worst part about doing the red maps is that I have to corrupt them to get the Atlas completion.
Yes.
I forgot I gave that one an Ocarina. That's fine.
I think I've got a whole bunch of Fizz and Ellie Reflect maps that are just bricked somewhere.
I'm a little teapot, short and... Sorry. Thought I was going crazy right there.
You dragon!
Somebody responded to me. Wow. Love to see it.
Cute dragon, I'm coming for you. I want this. Give me the cute dragon.
Somebody's letting me gamble. Let's go.
Gotcha!
Open up 500 stack decks in King of Martial right now, pussy.
I sold 400 of them. I only have 134 right now.
Okay, open them all.
Open them all. You're right, I won't.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking pussy. Yeah, I'm calling him.
What's that?
He won't gamble.
Coward.
Oh, I'm gambling. I'm gambling just on things that I know the odds on.
Yeah, but these odds are better. It's like opening up a void.
No!
But you know
Fuck you,
it's
these odds are better. I just rolled another 10 div idol. Get bent.
another what?
I just rolled another, that one is 9% and just about a 5 divine idol. And
What was that?
40 chaos on it.
I am concerned about my well-being
Yeah,
here.
but stack decks.
Stack deck, true. Your argument has merit.
My argument had merit 30 minutes ago when you weren't listening either.
Jump that guy. Okay, that
I
generates
like the art
some.
style of this game though, Gavin.
Yeah, it's really
So
nice.
Is it just a demo?
Yeah, this is the Steam Nexus demo. But it's a roguelike, so it doesn't like hinder them in any real way, shape, or form to just dump like a crazy demo in the game, right? Can I have double stacks of redirect? Let's see. I can! Hell yeah. So now he's got 24 shield, and the next 2 attacks to hit anyone on my team will hit him, and then he reflects damage. Come on. Stop doing blade dance. Stop healing! Hit me! There you go. And that dude just eviscerated himself.
Where did I end
Looks
up?
like your shield empties at the end of turn 2. Interesting. But yeah, no, this art's sick. It's nice.
I'm doing way too much damage for my weight class.
Dog.
Throwing
Dog.
big hands.
I know big bodies, little hands. W Seth.
I got a big head and little arms. I'm not gonna be able to stagger that guy. I think that one's staggered already, so we should just attack this guy here, try and clean him. Get him. Get him, nerd. Okay, so he's... Oh my fuck, that did 30 damage. Jesus fucking Christ. Whenever your monster takes a certain amount of damage from enemy actions without the protection of shield, they take on Corruption. Corruption lowers starting health of each following combat. Yes, Corruption bad. I have gathered that. Also, that is a great way for me to have to sink resources into other shit that isn't quite as exciting. So, good job, game. I appreciate your resource management system. For a roguelike, you kind of have to fail at some point, so that makes sense.
I just have T13 from a T11. What the flippers was that?
Interesting.
Die. Hell
Supposed to
yeah.
get 1 tier up.
The worthiness is a slow grind.
Sometimes I really wonder if people like want money. Oh, this guy wants money. Nice.
5 gold? Sure.
When you're overpaying by like 10,
Scepter.
20%, and they're still not responding.
Sure. That guy has wind, yeah? No, he doesn't. Shoot. Okay, inventory. Nope. Monsters?
You serious, bro?
No, it happened.
Oh, God, this Maven.
Mementos?
I really picked the worst bosses for this.
Oh, are
Yeah, I
you in
guess-
like one of the Maven trials and it's just kicking your ass?
Yeah,
Yeesh.
picked the worst bosses. Pava's in here, bro. Not
Papa
Pava,
Smith? The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, the what is his the gray one or whatever the hell he is?
Heidi.
What's this? Give me the box. Give me the box.
I mean, almost all my portals, but you know what? We did it. It's over. You.
Void parry. Didn't see that coming, but I parried. We're okay. I don't know if that actually punishes them or it just stops me from being punished. I did void blitz one of them. Hell yeah, okay. I don't have any wind. Let's immediately stagger that one. Trigger some sidekick. And then you can
Hell
apply
yeah,
poison.
2,000 gold to my name, and my my treasury just ran out. Nice. God damn it. Alright.
Deck of cards. I'll take 7 energy. Thank you.
Good method of
Do a
farming
drift guard here.
gold.
You go slap that guy. Haha. Take damage, nerd. Jesus fucking Christ, that damage output's crazy. Those chickens are brutal. Gotta focus on stunning that jerk. Please a war. Keep tanking up there, big boy. New one. This is 4 times 5 fire. If I get a trigger of sidekick first from, say, that. That'll stagger him. Then I can try. Oh, I used up fire. No, okay, that's fine. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eat shit. Get staggered, nerd. Stop that. Stop healing. Oh my god.
No, I'm good. I'd rather hear.
So I need to just unlock some nerds here to the best of my ability. So let's just take out this chicken, honestly. It needs to die. Its damage output's kind of crazy.
Stupid fucking chicken. Sorry.
Stupid chicken. Yes. Dead chicken. Die, chicken. More shield. Redirect. And whatever attack you two pricks are about to do, it's him. Still got some shield left. Okay, then you. Holy crap. My Minotaur's not the healthiest right now. I do have the ability to heal them eventually, but let's start with this. I'm running low on fire energy overall on this one. He's not going to generate any fire. He will, though. That's something at least. Go for the big shield. See if we can try and sustain whatever's coming next here. Stop healing, you pricks.
How do you guys feel about Baba Ganoush?
Baba Ganoush?
Baba Ganoush.
I like the word. The word is fun. I know it's not relevant to what you were saying, but it's a fun word.
It's a dip.
Oh, fun. Well, word's still fun to say. Don't know what to tell you.
It is a lot of fun to say. Sometimes I just be saying it. I ain't even mean the dip, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, fun. I can trigger sidekick if you kill the enemy. It just hits whoever's left. Oh, yeah. How many roguelike tactics games are there? I guess there's a lot of like roguelike card games, so those will all be loosely considered tactics games.
Yeah. I mean, there's all the Into the Breach likes.
Yeah.
Your mom's a tactical game. Sorry, I'm really tired.
No, you're good, bro.
Shut up.
Okay, now that was uncalled for.
It's crazy.
Now that was too far, okay?
Once I start insulting him.
Reactivates target ally. Damn, that's sick. You get it. You can force another dude to have action economy again. Hell yeah. No, I'm grabbing that. That's sick as hell. I love dancers. They're one of my favorite classes in most like of the style tactic games because they're sick as hell. How do I break this? Is that just sparkling for the sake of it? Is it just being weird? Hello. Void Blitz! Dude, fuck the chicken. Get his ass.
Dude, this Frostblades has absolutely bonkers fucking range.
Mm-hmm.
It just hits things from like across the map. I'm hitting things 2 screens over.
I'm using a T1 health flask in maps.
Whoa.
I'm just that kind of goat.
That's working for you?
Of course.
I mean, I.
Sounds good to me. Okay,
Yeah.
so we don't have a good water enemy to hit right now. So what if I do this?
My
What if I...
T1 health flask is like my mage blood. Custom made.
do this? What if I slap him? That generates some. Then I do this. Then I have to target him, getting the Tetzel another turn. Then Tetzel. Slap that guy twice more, and then I can go in. Oh, I didn't do the third tick. Shoot. That was kind of the... Oh, it did stagger. Okay, we're good now. Hell yeah. Then that just did 15 damage back. That's going to do 8 damage to him. Hell yeah, dude. Thorns is so nice. I love Thorns as a mechanic. It's one of my, like, the coolest shit. It's so good.
Your mom's cool as shit. Wait, that
Thanks. My mom is cool. She's a pretty rad lesbian.
Oh, okay, my fault. She is pretty rad. Yeah, we're gonna disrespect your mama again. Damn.
Just finish that chicken off. Just give it to him. There you go. Good job.
How much is harvest juice? Do you know?
It's kind of like 1 chaos per 100 right now. It doesn't really matter
Dude
the
killed
color.
himself. That's so good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad at all. There's some crazy ass harvest rotas as well that you can do.
That's what I'm saying. What about the
I know
Staggered
there's a thing
bitch.
that you can get. Crops have 92% chance not to wilt.
Get
Or the
staggered, nerd.
unselected one, you know. So you can do crazy ass crop rotation that's like super consistent.
one sacred crystallized life force is 43C.
Ooh. Nice.
Whoa.
You just got one?
Isn't that? No, that's crazy though. You just
New
check it on the
artifact.
black market.
Yeah. Not
Target
that
monster
is
generates
people
one enemy
not
that
wanting
uses-
to run harvest for whatever reason.
Which is crazy. I've got it. How many harvest nodes do I harvest? Only 3? The fuck? What happened to all my harvest? No.
There's some portals. Some sort of boss goat thing. Meow. Meow. That's that. Where I came from. It is where I came from. That's the altar that I already tried to activate, but I couldn't. Damn, Jotun's got so much corruption. It's not even like it's crazy looking. You're going to assume. Okay, we got Merchant, Loot Drop Epic, or Witch. I have 30 coins. I could potentially buy, but I want to see what Epic Loot means. Loot. Is it Hades that, tells you what
Answer is
the next
yes,
room
sir.
gonna have every time? Right? Where you like, or at least you're loosely picking like a direction?
Clue. I have never played Hades in my life.
Yes,
Fair.
yes.
Fair. Seems cool.
I've played both. Great games.
The start of your turn, shield stuff for 4.
Hell
Basically,
yeah.
next turn, fire converts 1 Aether generated by this monster. You turn to Wild Aether. Fun. Oh. This is a champion monster. You face them at the end of each biome. They are tougher and have more skills. Beat them to advance to the next biome. Okay, sure. Come closer. Void Blitz! Oh my god, he's got 11 fucking potency. Oh, but he looks cool as fuck. It's like a dryad with a magic fuck. Oh my god, that design is sick. Hamza, look at this thing's design. He's sick as hell.
The tree? Right or left, monkey?
On the right. Look at that, dude. It's like a dryad with like stone, magic stoneworks and shit. It's rad as hell.
That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. That shit be piquing my interest.
Okay, so he just needs to be hit a bunch. So the best way to do that is to hit him with what I've got.
Hit me with your best shot.
Fire away. Come on with you, come on. You don't fight fair. That's alright. See if I can. See how you do it. Put up your dukes. Let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot.
Let's get down to business.
Business to defeat the Huns.
The Huns.
Did they send me daughters when I
Actually, it's the story of somebody taking down a massive MLM. The Huns. Gotta take them down, man.
Gotta.
Alright, bro. I think you're live right there with that one.
You got it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, perfect. Triple fire.
What just happened here?
Oh, I lost one.
I got another ditch.
Sure, what
My
turn is
luck
that?
may be turning around.
Got another day? Fuck yeah.
One day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, get in there, dog.
Back in my day, I used to make a couple every hour.
Then, because there's only one boss, I could stun him right now. Yeah, you nerd. Or not. I was deceived. Homie attacked through his stun. That's crazy.
I'm so excited for GDC. It's like 2 weeks away, and I'm like giddy
Antsy?
with excitement.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Coffee. I bought. This game's sick as hell. It's a really cool tactics game.
Did bro say hi, bot?
Yeah, I said hi to the bot.
That's crazy.
I thought it was funny.
I think you're going insane, bro. If you're saying hi to the bot. The dead internet theory is
Get him.
real.
Fire
I
blast.
started it. The guy was-
Some poison ticks on there. Nice, hell yeah. And then I'm out of fire, but I do have some earth. So I do this. And I give it to him. Temporal Borealis. And then I do a toxic slash here. I'm out of ticks and
Aurora
ticks and ticks and
Borealis.
ticks and
At
poison.
this time of the year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Oh, yes.
Jesus Christ. I think it's just...
Guys, what are we listening to? What are we feeling?
I'm listening to me getting my ass rocked by this crazy enemy who's applying weakness to my build. And I don't like it. Please don't give me
I was
weakness.
thinking more along the lines of Katy Perry.
Katy Perry's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. So I need to hit this guy as many times as I can here.
Or Jason Mars? Bro, I'm yours reminds me of Rowan sometimes.
Me? What?
What? Who said that?
Crazy.
Who said that?
Crazy wackos.
Yeah, here, let's do another fire blast here. Light his ass up. Damn, that was like 7 ticks. Oh yeah. I think he's dead next turn, but for a good measure. Go again. Get him, nerds. Oh god, he's got 1 health. Get his ass. Yeah, get fucked. Thing at 200 health. It did 2 attacks per turn. I don't know what the fuck either crystals are. Oh, it's the progression. I think. Interesting. This is the worthiness, so they have tiers of worthiness, and each one's giving them different things.
See like me. Oh, your friends and then you're free. You
Nice.
are the new fine
Consumes up to 1 earth to deal 6 damage.
I'm off beat.
Apply 6 poison. Okay, cool. On crit, deals 3 wild damage. Cancels all 4. That's cool. Triggers up to once per action. Okay. Aura. Allies gain 50% crit chance. There's also a weevil down here.
No more. No.
So this is my attacker. On attack. After any attack. So I think he's mostly been doing poison. So let's grab that. I think I've been building him as a poisoner.
Do you want to?
Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. Hell yeah, I beat a biome. What do we got?
Hold on, I'll be back. Martin is sitting over there, and I kind of want to make fun of him.
Valid, valid, valid. Okay, what is this? Oh, it doesn't tell me. It's just mystery. Oh, no, I'm gonna hit the demo soon, aren't I? Well, we just hit an hour. This is our site. Hey! The cauldron you see there is for the monster meal, specifically prepared for your monsters. It will cleanse a large amount of corruption from your monsters. And there's also a cool shopkeep guy who also has sick lighting. God, I don't know why, but one of the things that's the coolest to me about this game is that they've got so much sick, like, left to right OSR lighting. Looks rad as fuck. Care to buy anything? I have 50 coins. So what do these do? So we've got equipment. That would swap to whatever I've already got on, which in this case is Double Scepter. And then I got sick armor up there. What was this one? Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 24% chance to apply another stack of the same buff. Oh, interesting. Poison hit, poison damage. Cool. Sadly, I don't know how much my tassel worm is doing much in the way of buffs. A monster soul. That's not the capture thing. That's just a summon. Bonus XP. That's not bad. I don't hate that. This is on sale. Stat. 75% chance for hit plus 1, sidekick damage 1, Aether chance rare. Ooh. Okay, I have coinage. So let's do this one. Thank you. Then you can have the talisman. And then I'll take the bonus XP. Oh, you chose for me. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I can buy more. Oh, hey, leveled up. Hell yeah. Alright. As long as this monster is sidekick, other allies deal more damage. Fuck yeah. We are absolutely doing sidekick build for him. Cool shop, dude. Chicken. You're not gonna let me talk to your chicken? Lame. 20 corruption. Cleansed. Hell yeah. Oh. I don't know where I went. Oh, we're in the next biome. Alright, stream. I think that was an hour. So let's switch to the other perspective while I run around a little bit here. Let me get my questions. Let me get my Q&A ready here. I should refresh that so that it's actually correct. Alright, so. What did I think of Aethermancer? It's pretty solid so far. Initial reactions, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep running around for a little bit in here. Ooh, hey, there's the cook. I think that the genre, which I guess would be like turn-based tactics, monster catcher, and roguelike, it's doing a good job with those. The monster capture is always fun. I just like cool monsters. Then doing cool monsters plus 1 second. Yeah. Cool monsters plus roguelike mechanics on the builds and stuff is really interesting. I can't say I've seen that done too much. Let's give it to Jotun. Oh yeah. I particularly like the fact that like every time you hit the level up, right? You can go in and you choose a new trait for them. Right? So I can give age at the start of turn applies age stack. A monster cannot have more than one aging. You're not telling me what age does though. Gains age. Oh, here it is. Age. No innate effect. Age mainly determines when aging trait triggers. Aging at the start of your turn apply age stack. Okay, so it's just like a trigger cooldown in the background. So for every 3 age, applies redirect and shields to self. So that seems to be like a passive. Are these rarities perhaps? Because that one might be the higher rarity. Gain aging. And then 3 age gives you a big 12 shield and free redirect stack. That's nice. Gains aging for every 4. I don't want that. And then random. So retaliate is whenever you're hit, you generate Aether. I think this one's cool. So we'll grab that. But no, I think that like there's a ton of build variety here, right? Because it seems like they're the main types that sort of tell you what sort of passives you're going to get. So tank, shield, age. That was my first age with him, but as you can see here, I've got some shield buffs here, which would fall under tank. So tank. That one is redirect. Would probably be shield technically. Yeah. So some shields and tanks, and then the True Gut's great. Whenever redirect is applied to it, shields for 7. Hell yeah. Trigger redirect and then get more shields and stacks. It's cool. But then you also have like the element grid here. 4 elements is a pretty minimal amount. I think they could make that bigger. It seems like they are doing technical like pairing though. So like water wind is your ice one. Earth fire seems to be like maybe the poison thing. At least this guy is. And I think the slime that I saw earlier was also poison on this. This is fire water. He doesn't really have a distinct like elemental theme to him, but he is a cool dog. I guess firehead, waterhead, kind of fun. And then yeah, each of these mons has their own passive special one, right? That goes with it. So I think they look pretty unique to each guy, which I think is a great way to do variety. Because if you're going to do weapons based off element and your typing, by having everything have a natural passive that's exclusive to them is pretty cool. Because like these 3 I think are open-ended, but Rime Wind, Primeval of Light, and Two-Headed are distinct, unique to them. And then obviously like that's a ton of progression. Then you can do perks, which are more cool progression. Your moves you pick, all that stuff, traits you pick, and then you also have some equipment to do some fun build stuff to it as well, right? So it seems like there's a crazy amount of variety. I haven't seen a crazy amount of mons. That is one thing I'm noticing, is that like the mon count itself is minimal, but I'm not mad about it. Oh, fun! I actually can catch mon again here, which is like, yeah. So I got Jotun. That's the Jotun here. Lets you establish a soul bond with it. Tazelworm, Cockatrice, Orthos, Mangora, and Wolpertinger. So far there's a few. I think there's the dragon, the slime, and then the boss that I've seen so far. So in the first hour, I've seen, I think, 11 different guys. Technically 12 with the other starter. Also these
by racism.
artifacts seem cool. Yeah, I mean, I like this so far. I don't really have a lot of complaints here. Ooh, a chest. Oh yeah, I'm cool.
Dude, I'll complain to your mom about you. You best be careful.
Sounds good.
You know what, Rowan? I will complain to your mom about you. I'm sick of you.
Yeah?
Yup.
Interesting.
Just walk
What
up
else is
to-
there
what-
here?
what's her
So,
last name?
for learning curve.
Her last name is
shit.
Young. My last name is Goosen.
What'd you say? Goosen?
Oh, visuals and audio.
name is
The
Goosen.
visuals of this game are sick. Oh, guys, which one of these do I capture? I've got one more Pokeball,
Pretty
as it
awesome.
were. And there's a gargoyle and a demo boy. The demo boy's got soup on his back, and the other guy is like a gargoyle. So pretty cool by default. What are you guys thinking?
Gargoyle.
Gargoyle? Sounds good. Genre
No, wait,
mechanics.
No, wait, I didn't look. Get
Soup guy?
that little guy. Get
Soup
the,
guy,
get the
yeah,
dwarf
yeah,
with
okay.
the spoon.
I'll get soup guy. You're right, I should just capture soup guy.
Why don't you ever listen to me, dude? What's wrong with you?
The fuck, nerd.
Where other ADC? Alright, I need it.
Did I not do that now? No, wait.
Yeah, so, I mean, as far as visuals and audio goes, the music I turned down a little bit because I was hanging out with people, but in theory, the music's vibey. It's unobtrusive for sure, which is, I don't mind. As far as, like, visuals go, I really like the particles. They've got really nice, strong shading on all the characters. And, I ain't mad about it. Also, some of the mons have cool designs, like the Jotun, which is a frost giant, but in this case, it's a cool Minotaur guy, which is fun. As far as learning curve goes, I think it's been okay. Nothing too crazy. There's not a. It doesn't seem like there's a crazy amount to learn in the first place, though, with this game. Seems like it's really just leaning into the sort of Pokemon-esque mechanics, like the grid, their special version of like a action grid, I suppose.
Can you capture some of them?
I'm gonna capture. I have to stagger them first before I can capture, so I can capture the gargoyle. If you want me to capture that wind guy, though, I've got to stagger him next round, so I can't kill him. But I can hit his friend. Up there. Story narrative, it's this cool void that seems to exist when stars break, I think. Kind of neat. Tech performance, it's a pixel art game. Pixel art games almost always just run well, which I appreciate. I ain't mad about games running well, that's for certain. Oh, he's staggered now. I can catch him.
That's kind of surprising, considering you can't run.
It's true. I'm out of shape. Very sad.
No, you're just old.
That too. My bones
Yes,
creep.
Kevin's actually 70.
I feel that way sometimes.
Not as old as Kevin, though. God bless his soul.
Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin
That's
has
like 800.
Kevin is 800. He's rolling in his grave.
Kevin's got 6 feet in the grave.
Let's see. Overall impression? This was definitely worth an hour of my time. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna keep playing until other people want to play something with me. Assuming that people do want to eventually play things with me. Hi Zoe. This is a really cool game. When the Steam Deck gets there, you should try it. It's like really rad as hell Pokemon. As far as, yeah, definitely worth it. It's a good hour of your time, especially if you're into like Pokemon or roguelikes or anything in that sort of vein. I think it's worth it. Sadly, so far, well, not sadly, in good news, I guess, somehow the best or the only bad game of Steam Next Fest we played so far was specifically fucking that really bad tactics game.
So awful. So awful.
It just felt like trudging through tar. That's kind of where I'm at with that one. Ooh, a banner. All allies gain 7 crit chance and 7 evasion. This increases the monsters. Max health. No, we're gonna scrap it. Thanks. Yeah, I think it was that was the only game we played that I've played so far for Steam Next Fest that was kind of mid. And it was unapologetically mid. That was not that exciting at all.
Not even unapologetically mid, just like actually not fun.
It just felt like going through tar. It was not good.
Mm-hmm.
Gamer! Hey, what's up, Deej? This is pixel art Pokemon game. It's really cool. It's a pixel art Pokemon-esque roguelike. You got here at the end of the regular part of the stream, but I'm going to keep going for a bit here. As far as what could be better, I suppose I'd like to see them evolve. In this run, I got my Jotun to tier 2, which is cool. Yeah, I got Jotun to worthiness 2 triggered, which means now he's got perma progression. So the next time I summon him, he'll have some perks on him, which is your like long-term progression system in the game. But I haven't seen anyone evolving, so I don't know if this game has evolving, which is sad. I'd be cool to see if there was a way to do like.
You know, it's funny. Not many games do that. Like the whole evolution thing.
It's my favorite part of monster taming games, though. Is like cool Oh my god, that thing looks horrifying. The evolution systems in Pokemon is like one of the best parts of that system, because you're always so excited when you see that evolution screen, especially if you were like a young kid playing it for the first time. Shit was peak.
I agree.
And sadly not enough to do it, because like Power doesn't have pop evolution. Even, you know, franchise has evolution, but they did it in like kind of the weirdest fucking way. Digimon. Because Digimon, they don't have direct evolution paths. it's just kind of weird jankery nonsense that they do, which I mean I'm fine with.
Bro.
Well, it also doesn't have like you can cross like evolution lines and stuff, right? Digimon doesn't give a flying fuck about like what you think is the natural evolution path. It's just like, nah, we have like dumped 7 different things in together and we'll do what we want type thing, right?
Yeah, but I fuck with Omnimon.
Dude, the amount of evolutions of Vmon, because it goes like Vmon to like XVmon or something like that, and then like he's got his normal evolution path, and then they did the eggs that season, so he's got 2 different egg forms that are all loosely, you can see that Vmon's in there, and then he's got the golden one, so he's got a third. He's got like 4 or 5 different completely distinct evolution paths, but all of them are sort of nicely colored. The show, funnily enough, tends to keep them on a straight path, but all the games do weird shit with them. Which I'm not mad about, it's just an observation. I caught Soup Guy. Soup Guy.
I wish GGG was at fucking GDC. The guys who made Path of Exile and Path of
Oh,
Exile.
fair.
I want to question their design decisions.
That's crazy. Yeah, what could be better? I'd love to see some evolution, or at least something where you can like maybe fuse them together and get like something like a nice neutral ground where it like picks a mon that sits between the 6 types you stuck together as well as the elemental, so you can get some sort of like
ROM hack that does that.
fuses them. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole Pokemon like ROM hack game based around just fusing your Pokemon.
That one. Yeah, I mean that's the main thing that I think would be cool. As far as like if I was to steal something from this game, as far as a game concept goes, what would I take? I do like monsters. Monsters are pretty cool.
It feels very. It feels very generic, in my opinion. When I'm looking
Yeah,
at this,
I
it
do
looks
wish
like
that there was a
typical-
stronger theme to the monsters or something like that, right? Where it's just like Yoan was giving me the vibe that I would be dealing with like a lot of like kind of like Norse theming for the mons. But it seems like Jotun is kind of the only one who is Norse themed.
I mean, there's a dwarf.
I don't know if that's Norse themed dwarf so much as just a dwarf flat.
And a dwarf is in every kind of mythology. Dwarf. Anyway.
Yeah. Here we got Jotun Tatzelworm. What's a Tatzelworm? If we look up that Tatzelworm. Tatzelworms are lizard-like creatures from their folklore of the Alpine of Southern Europe. So not okay. So maybe the whole theming of all of them is mythology. Yeah. So the Orthos is Greek mythology. Tatzelworm seems to be southern. Oh God, where is this exactly? It's like Austrian, Bavarian, French, Italian, Swiss Alps. So that area. And then Jotun is Norse. So I think they're all mythology, which is at least a cohesive theme, which I'm not mad about. The cohesive theme of mythology is a fine theme.
It was actually Pokemon, believe it or not. A lot of theirs is just Japanese mythology.
Oh, for sure. On support
Until
action,
they got Klefki out. Fucked Klefki.
converts 1 random Aether into a wild Aether and shields self for 5. Basic attacks generate water Aether, increasing shielding of each shield on allies by 1. I mean, that's epic. Let's do. Does he actually have? Did I give him support actions? That's a good question. What is defined as a support action in this context? On support action. What is defined as a support action? Toggle tips. Support action. Triggers after any action is used that is not an attack. So there's attacks and there's support actions. So because I'm constantly triggering Temporal Borealis with him, that'll trigger it, which is cool. So he'll get some shields now that'll keep him out there, and then he'll increase ally shielding as well, which is nice. Cool. Yeah, I mean, the mythology angle's fine. I'm trying to think of like what I try and steal here. So let's look at the mechanics. So we've got the corruption is a cool way to sort of force you to eventually use new mons as your runs progress if you're struggling. That's a good way to keep because it heals your Pokemon back up to full after each fight, whereas corruption decreases their max health. What were we playing? Actually, it was the bad game that we were playing that had the max health reduction that we had to use the bandages to increase because of that. They stole that from Tarkov. Is that the way they stole it? Dark and Darker. Sorry,
Dark and
Darker.
At least that was the very first game I ever saw that used the mechanic.
Love you, Zoe. So I mean, that's a cool mechanic to sort of end run to put some pressure on the end of the run there. I do kind of like this thanks, Al. I like this triple typing thing. I think that's really cool with the tank, shield, age, critical regeneration, poison, sidekick, power, heal, and that sort of determines what movesets you get. Something like that would be really interesting because they're not instead of giving you just like flat archetypes that are these things, it's just these like 3 types that you can use to leverage your builds. And then when you look at like other monsters, I don't know if I can see the typings of the other guys until I go to one of those summoning altars, which I'll do after just to check it out. You can see different potential build paths with just 4 elements and 3 types each, but I can see that there's at least 9 types just looking at it right now. 9 types, 4 elements, bunch of cool stuff. That could be fun to take. Although, maybe it's the perk system? Perk systems are in a lot of games, though. That's not that unique. I will say that, like, well, the main thing I'm noticing in this game is that there's not a ton of, especially... The UI is nice, yeah.
It's a very simple UI.
It's clean, and it tells you what to do, and everything's mapped to exactly where you expect it, right? So, like, M opens the map. Escape opens this menu. WASD to move. Space is your jump when you want to dash onto things. Everything is kind of what you'd expect it to be, which I mean, that's just good design in general.
Oh God, Gavin, you seriously, you need to play White Knuckle.
Okay, I'll play it after
Like,
this.
you
Okay,
need to play White
I'll play it
Knuckle.
after this. I got time. What else? I don't know. I don't know what I'd steal from this because, like we just said, is that like a lot of the base mechanics are similar to other ones out there. So I'm like, what do you take from this? Take the really cool lighting. That's what I take. All the object source lighting on the Pixar looks sick as hell. Actually, you know what? You know what I do? Signature traits. That's what I take. Giving each Mon one unique trait that only it can have is cool to me. Because even looking at Pokemon don't typically have signature traits or anything that like makes one Pokemon completely unique.
Now they do. With the Z moves. Like, only
Sure.
Pikachu can...
But I'm more interested in about passives than a move itself. Because you have 4 moves. And
Well,
typically...
you have hidden techniques.
Which are often shared between multiple Pokemon, though. Right?
I think sometimes. Not all the time, though.
I mean, there's the odd one that might be unique, but like typically, like you can get Gudra is one of my favorites, right? As a Pokemon, I love that stupid little fuck. And it's what's its actions? Let me see it here. Dragon, pseudo legendary from Gen Sliggoo. Love my little goo boy. Where its forms. Also, Hisuian Gudra looks dumb. I don't like that one. Where are your passives?
I mean, there's Ash's Greninja, where you have that only Greninja can have Ash Greninja form, and it can transform into whatever type of move it's using. So if you're using a
fun!
dark type
And
move,
no other ones can have that specific one. But even so, they're still fairly like it's few and far between. We have to think about which hidden abilities and stuff, right? So like I think because they're so few and far between, it's harder for me to like think about it right away. Okay, here you go. Gooey is the hidden ability of Gudra, but even in that case, it's on Gooey, it's on Goomy, Sliggoo's line, but it's also on Wiglet and Wugtrio, right? So even if it was unique on that line, they put it on another line eventually, right? So I'm like, dang it. Greninja. Let's see. What is Greninja's? Ash
well, I
specifically.
think it's Ash Greninja. It has to be specifically Ash Greninja.
Yeah, there's a tab for it on the internet here. So it's got Battle Bond, and you're right, that is unique to him only. Which that's cool, and also that does make Ash's Greninja super unique feeling, doesn't it? The fact that only it has Battle Bond.
Yeah. In the competitive sense, it doesn't really matter, and it's really bad. But...
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I can't help that some things are bad. That's past my control level. But
no, but that's only like in a competitive sense. If you're playing competitive Pokemon, it's bad.
Torrent is super common. Funnily enough, the more rare ones on them tend to be the hidden abilities, like Protean for Base Greninja, is cool. Meowscarada. What's your hidden? Oh, your hidden is Protean. Hilarious. And then Kecleon. I love Kecleon. That thing's so fucking ugly. Is Kecleon is the only one with color change. Yeah. I mean, even so, I think that's what I would steal. So, like, if I was to make not even just a monster capturing game, I think if I was just to make a game with, like, I don't know, lots of party members, evolutionary trees, party members, anything where it's like you can draft a ton of different things into your team. So, say we talked about making Vancouver by Night, which was going to be a Vampire the Masquerade style tactics game set in Vancouver because we're BC based, right?
Yes.
Which makes sense.
What? Do you just go down East Hastings and keep going? Is that the?
You just set a VTM game in Vancouver because it's easy to use the like the iconography, right? I mean, we'd still eventually do it. But what you could do is, instead of being restricted to just the different vampire clans, I mean, there's a lot of vampire clans in VTM. But instead of being restricted to just like, or feeling like you're unnecessarily restricted to one per each, for example, right? I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 clans as it stands. So you can have 13 party members, one of each type thing. And then that's like, okay, we sort of covered our bases. But if you wanted to make it a game where you had like a ton of recruitable people, sort of like Uridian Chronicles 100 Heroes, where you just like really push the limits of it, giving every single character a unique passive to make them feel more distinct could allow you to have 2 Gangles with similar progression trees, but each one sort of leaning a different direction, right? So I think signature traits is what I would steal. That's what I would steal. Okay, stream. I'm gonna stop streaming.
Hamza, he's stealing ascendancies.
5 minutes.
Faster.
5 minutes. Be back. I just gotta stop and start again. So if you hang out, I'll be